with all the day's breaking news. WMC Action News 5 at 6:30 starts now.
Snow and single-digit temperatures across the Mid-South this morning. Here is a live look from our High 5 camera in Midtown. Do you see that? 9 degrees is what we're talking about as we take a look at the camera facing downtown. Snow is coming down and it is covering the parking lots of a lot of areas across here, Andrew.
And unfortunately, we've been saying this a lot, Joy.
Yeah.
It's just beginning. We got more snow on the way. Don't you worry.
Yeah.
It's going to be here and it's going to stick around for a long time. Good morning, everyone. I'm Andrew Douglas. Thanks for sticking with us as we continue to bring you team coverage of our winter weather event.
And we're going to get to the latest from our reporters out in the field in just a second, but we know you want to know what is going on with this weather.
Yes.
How long is it going to be here? Brittany Bryant tracking the answers for us. Hey, Britt.
Good morning, guys. It's like you said, it just started. We actually had some snow and some sleet early this morning. It started around 3 or 4 o'clock. Well, now at this point, we're still seeing snow in eastern Arkansas, but my friends in North Mississippi, a lot of you are actually getting a break right now. So if you needed to leave the house, this might be the time. We're seeing a break from Ripley into spots like Holly Springs and Ashland. There is some snow that just started back up again south of Hernando. So if you're traveling from Senatobia into Sardis, it'll be snowing there and snow moving back into DeSoto County as we speak. We have light snow also impacting several areas like Shelby County into Somerville and Moscow, Collierville seeing some light snow. So kind of like just some light flurries there in those areas, but the winds are blowing that snow around. They're coming out of the north at about 20 miles per hour in Memphis and Brownsville, a 25-mile-per-hour gust there in Dyersburg. So with the north wind and actual temperatures sitting right now in the single digits in teens, we have wind chills in below zero. We'll have winds out of the north at about 20 miles per hour all day today. So if the kids are up early and they're itching to go outside and play, put multiple layers on them because it's going to be chilly all day today. I'll let you know when we'll finally get above freezing and see the snow melt coming up.
Your first alert traffic report, sponsored by Gateway Tires.
Well, here's the good news. I have not had reports of a lot of accidents, and so that is good news. But for those drivers who are going to be on the roadways, a look at the ramp leaving 385 heading over towards 240 and Poplar Avenue. More drivers on the roadways means I'm seeing more of those lanes where we are barely able to see where they have traveled, but there on the ramp we can see at least one lane there is starting to open up. A little different story on 240 as I give you this view. This is 240 there between Walnut Grove and Poplar Avenue. Look at that. It seems, well, they are going way too fast. It seems like at least 3 of those lanes are clear. That left lane, I probably wouldn't travel in that, but if you do want to reduce your speed. As I show you the map, you'll notice a lot of colors with that snow and that sleet all mixed together. And of course, taking your time is the theme this morning. If not, just stay home, stay cozy. Be careful.
We have live team coverage of this snowstorm, and this includes Andrew, another one of our favorite meteorologists, tracking this stuff for us.
Oh, yeah. We are live throughout the Mid-South, showing you the impact of the storm in various states. We have presence in Arkansas, Mississippi, and Tennessee. Let's go now to Olive Branch, Mississippi. Meteorologist Sergey Galindo outside. What are you seeing there, Sergey? It looks pretty.
Yeah, it is gorgeous, Andrew. Yeah, I'm representing OB right now. And her Camille talking about that glitter snow, Brittany saying she liked that. I like that too. And I'm seeing a little bit of that. And it's because some of the wind is blowing some of that snow off the rooftops. And I'm just glad that glitter is outside because, you know, with 3 girls, I see a whole lot of glitter. But right now you can see it's pretty quiet out here, not getting the sleety mix that we had earlier this morning or as we had the moderate snow coming down yesterday. I want to flip the camera to exactly what we are looking at here in my neighborhood. It is so gorgeous, but one thing that's going to be problematic in the next coming days really is those roads. You can see completely covered. Obviously, nobody has left the house in my neighborhood. We're staying nice and warm and just hunkered down, but it got about an inch on the ground. I got a chance to measure it this morning, and it's just a gorgeous scene. Check it out. Lots of snow on the ground here. I know when my girls get up, they're going to be real excited about all this snow. Probably going to be making some snow. If you do plan to have the kids out here, yeah, lots of layers. I know sometimes my 4-year-old likes to insist I'm fine, but don't listen to him. Wrap them up out there because it's very cold and, of course, getting that gust of wind right now, and it's making it feel Very, very cold. All right, I'm meteorologist Sige Galindo in OB. Back to you in the warm studio.
All right, meteorologist Sige Galindo, thank you so much. We're from Olive Branch, Mississippi. We're going to go outside of Shelby County in Memphis to Bruseda Hogan, who is live out in Dyer County this morning. Bruseda, how's it looking out there in Dyersburg?
Good morning, Andrew. Hey, you and Sige have been saying it's very pretty, and I'm not gonna lie, it's beautiful, but it's so cold. I'm gonna step out of the frame so you guys can see what the road conditions are like here in Dyersburg. This is Highway 78 that you're looking at. We're starting to see some more folks on the road. For the most part, all of them being pretty careful, driving slow. Some could obviously go a little slower. Make sure, folks, if you're cleaning your windshield wipers, don't forget the back one, because that one you also need. I checked in with Dyer County Sheriff's Office, and they haven't had any wrecks, so that's good. And we've been seeing several snowplows hit the streets as well. For the most part, it's not snowing here. It hasn't been snowing all morning since we've been talking with you guys. And there is some wind chill that I've been mentioning throughout this morning. And that, the light snowfall, the wind is kind of, it's moving that light snowfall around. And so for the most part, every time I come back out here to do a live hit for you guys, most of my footsteps are back covered in snow, just to show you how, or describe better said, how kind of strong that wind is right here. I'll send it back out to you guys live in Dyersburg. Bruseda Hogan, WMC Action News 5.
Okay, Bruseda, our live team coverage of the snow continues this half hour. Take a look at our High 5 camera in East Memphis there. That's looking down Poplar Avenue. You can see the snow just covering the roadways there on Poplar. We have much more on the latest path of the storm specifically, and what you need to know if you plan to head out today. You can see the time and temperature there on the lower right-hand corner of your screen. 9 degrees. That's the air temperature. When you factor in the wind chill, it's even colder if you plan to head out today.
You know what, Andrew, something else before we go. We all love to see it. It reminds us how maybe this isn't so bad.
There
Look
you
at this
go.
little kid here enjoying themselves in the snow. These images are from Teresa Breckenridge. My goodness. Marissa Mercado and Shara Bledsoe all capturing images of kids full of joy, basking in the fun. And hey, let's not forget about our furry friends too. We got some animals posing for snow pictures during the winter storm. Let's see if we can pull some of those up. I see kids. Look, there we go.
Wow.
Look at that beautiful horse.
I know,
You can
beautiful.
send us your pictures by going to our website, WMCActionNews5.com, or head to our mobile app, our WMC app. Is that a goat? I don't know. It's cool looking either way. We'll be right back.
It is a first alert weather day here on WMC Action News 5. 9 degrees in Midtown Memphis.
Not a pleasant day for this
No.
Monday. Let's get over to Brittany Bryan. She's been tracking this winter storm. It's here, Brittany.
It's here. You know, that snow and sleet started yesterday. We had a break for a few hours overnight, but we ended up with about 1 to 2 inches of snow here across the Mid-South just yesterday. A little bit of sleet and snow early this morning. It looks like most of that has switched over to snow at this point, but we're looking at 3 to 9 inches of snow to be added on to that total through late tonight. The last time we had 5 inches of snow was back in 2010. This is that data for Memphis. We had about 8 inches of snow in 1988. So it's been that long since we had this type of setup here in the Mid-South. It's not normal. I think a lot of us Mid-Southerners were kind of scrambling yesterday to get some of that winter gear and also to get that salt or sand to throw out so that we could maybe get out of our driveway. This is what it looks like in Olive Branch, Mississippi this morning. Notice the roads are coated. I have seen a few people drive by very slowly, but I don't recommend getting out if you can avoid it. 12 degrees in Olive Branch, only 9 degrees in Blytheville right now, 10 degrees in Covington, and Memphis coming in at 11 degrees. Let me show you that Memphis sunrise. Doesn't look much better. It's cloudy. We still have some flurries out there this morning, and in Midtown Memphis, the roads are also coated. So this is pretty much what it looks like across the entire Mid-South. Let's check out First Alert Doppler 5 radar. So now, as I mentioned, everyone's seeing that changeover to snow. We're actually getting a break currently in areas in northeast Mississippi. So my friends in Corinth, Ripley, into Ashland, also Selmer and Bolivar. There was some sleet snow earlier, but now not currently seeing anything there. Don't worry, there's more on the way. And if you look at Shelby County, pretty much everyone's seeing flurries from Memphis up into Millington and Arlington, Collierville, and also into Fayette County. South Haven now seeing snow moving back in, as well as Hernando. Olive Branch not currently seeing that heavy snow, but it'll start up in about 10 or 15 minutes. And everyone in eastern Arkansas, from Blytheville all the way down into Helena, into Forest City, Harrisburg, waking up to heavy snow here. So let's look at First Alert Futurecast for the rest of the day. Temperatures in the single digits in teens all day. So everything that falls is going to stick to the ground. 7:30 this morning, going through around noon, we see that change over from a mixture of sleet and snow in North Mississippi to everyone seeing snow through noon today. By around 3 o'clock, we start to see this clearing out in northwest Mississippi, eastern Arkansas, but everyone in West Tennessee, including Memphis, still getting that snow. This is out of here at 6 o'clock tonight. So again, we're looking at totals anywhere between 7 to 9 inches for most of West Tennessee, eastern Arkansas, and North Mississippi. An extremely cold night here in the Mid-South. An actual low temperature, which this is going to break our record, 4 degrees tonight. We're only at 18 tomorrow, not melting tomorrow either. Upper 20s Wednesday and Thursday, still not above freezing, still no melting. And a winter storm moving through Wednesday into Thursday could bring us 3 to 4 more inches of snow.
So in Boston, Massachusetts, right now it's 30 degrees. New York City, it's 32 degrees. Here in the Mid-South, we're seeing teens and single digits right now. Let's go to WMC Action News 5's Chris Luther live in DeSoto County. Good morning, Chris. What are you seeing?
Yeah, well, Andrew, it sounds like a nice night to be in the studio. Unfortunately, I'm out here on Goodman Road where it is covered in ice and snow right now. It's not a very thick covering, but it's definitely there, and you're going to have to be very careful if you're going outside. This is our first hit since waking up this morning, and we can tell the road conditions have changed dramatically overnight. Even just on a short drive around the corner here, our car was skidding out a little bit. You're going to have to pump the brakes. Don't slam on the brakes if you are going to be out and driving, if you are going to be stopping and going, and if you feel yourself skidding in your car, make sure that you pump those brakes. There's a little bit of precipitation coming down at this moment. Can't exactly tell if it is freezing rain, sleet, or just plain old rain. But it is definitely cold enough out here. It is dangerous driving conditions. We are seeing some people skidding, having problems here on this incline and decline. Crews are obviously not being able to catch up with the snow and precipitation that is coming down at the moment. We're going to keep an eye on road conditions here on Goodman Road in South Haven. You're going to have to be very careful. That live in South Haven, Chris Luther, WMC Action News 5.
Your First Alert Traffic Report, sponsored by Gateway Tires.
Great advice, Chris. And listen, heading out the door, this is a live look of our winter wonderland heading into downtown Memphis, I-40 there around North Danny Thomas Boulevard. I've seen a few drivers out and about. But for those who are going to be out on the roadways, remember, you may see snow initially, and then there could be some ice under that layer of snow. Heading to Olive Branch this morning with an MDOT camera. This is Goodman, just east of Hacks Cross. And normally at 6:49, 6:50, I would see a lot of drivers out and about. We know it's President's Day, so a lot of the banks and everything are closed, but I know our healthcare professionals, our first responders still have to go in this morning, so please be careful. I'll show you the map, and I don't think I've ever seen this many colors on the map at all, with that snow, that sleet, also visibility being reduced, and those drivers really taking their time. So traveling in and out of downtown Memphis, Midtown, those roadways there, West Memphis, extra time is needed. That's why you're getting the red light this morning, not because there are a lot of accidents, but because you need plenty of extra time. And before you go, clear the windshield. The front and the back windshield should be clear. You want to make sure you don't have any snow or ice on your roof or even your hood, because as you're driving, if it blows, it could also cause a problem for you, but it could cause problems for the drivers who are on the side or behind you. So that is something to keep in mind as you head out, if you need to.
A live look right now outside from our High Five camera in East Memphis, showing you St. Agnes here. Hopefully they're out for the day. or maybe virtually learning on this President's Day. Either way, a lot of kids are going to be out of school today. This winter weather is just pummeling the Mid-South. We're going to have more on how the roads are looking on this first alert weather day. When we come right back, stick with us. The Bluff City seeing plenty of snow this morning. Want to get right over to our Camille Connor. She's been reporting all morning long for us. She is live in Midtown. Is that right, Camille? Tell us what you're seeing.
Yes, I'm right on Union Avenue, right outside of our station. I'm sorry, I'm using cell phone camera, so sorry if it's a little bit shaky right now. But this is what the road looks like on Union Avenue, and the sun is starting to come up, but you guys are going to be waking up to gray skies, no pre-sunrise this morning, but very pretty ground, that's for sure, except for on the roads. You know, we have seen some snowplows go up and down this road over the course of the morning, and you can see the tracks that they've kind of left. It has definitely helped, not help that snow pile up on the road, but this road is still very cold, guys. It's been cold since last week, so you're going to want to slow down and be careful because it's likely that there's patches of ice under this snow. So even if you see that snowplow going by, do not get overconfident. You still want to take your time and give yourself plenty of time to get where you're going this morning. I know a lot of people are going to be off and kids are going to be off from school, but there are those essential workers that are still going to have to come out. So if you do have to come out, give yourself a lot of extra time to get to where you need to go. Right now, it's about, an inch of snow right now. So it is just getting started. Reporting live, Camille Connor, back to you.
Heading out the door again, this is a live look. My TDOT traffic cameras have been freezing. So again, this is I-40 there, Danny Thomas. And I want to take you back to where in Olive Branch, because moments ago, I saw a driver that was stuck or just moving here at Goodman, just east of Hacks Cross. They're now gone. Something else you need to know, Memphis police have now implemented their weather policy. So it's their inclement weather crash policy. If you are in an accident, you should exchange names, addresses, phone numbers, insurance information, take pictures. And if there are no injuries, then you can report that later to Memphis police. Brittany?
Well, we're tracking snow here moving through the Mid-South. It started off as a sleet snow mixture, but thankfully now, and I say thankfully because we don't want any ice on top of this, moving through West Tennessee, Eastern Arkansas, a break in Northeast Mississippi, but more of this on the way. This is just the beginning, guys. Looking in Shelby County down into DeSoto County, you can see that snow here parked across the Mid-South. And it's light snow now, but that will start picking up. So we're expecting heavy snow to continue through around 5 o'clock tonight. That's why we're forecasting 5 to 9 inches of snow for most of the area. A high temperature of 15 today. Wind chills will be below zero with a north wind gusting up to around 20 miles per hour and then dropping down to 4 degrees tonight. Make sure you check on your pipes. Make sure that those are covered up. Do not leave pets outside. And also check on your friends and neighbors, especially if they don't have any power. 18 degrees tomorrow, 29 degrees on Wednesday, 28 Thursday. So we will not rise above freezing and see all this snow melting away until this weekend.
Okay, Brittany, thank you. We are staying with you. Extended coverage here continues on WMC Action News 5.
Stay safe at the house and stay with us here. We've got you covered. We'll see you in just a few.
Stream WMC Action News 5 for free on WMCActionNews5.com, Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and Apple TV.